Welcome to the 41st Chicago Latino Film Festival, opening 9th Gala livestream. A special video presentation from the Davis Theater and Dank House in Lincoln Square. Join us for some exclusive interviews with the actors and directors presenting films over the next 11 days at the landmark Century Center Cinemas. The 41st Chicago Latino Film Festival is brought to you by the International Latino Cultural Center of Chicago.
And we're live. Welcome back to the Dank House in historic Lincoln Square. We're here with the 41st Chicago Latino Film Festival. Our first guest today is Julian Diaz Velosa, the writer, director, and producer of the incredible short film Sed from Colombia. Julian, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for your film? It takes place in a desert in a distant future where there's no water accessible, and the old man, El Campesino, is just trying to survive with his one little hidden plant. What was it like to create such a unique piece of dystopia in a hopefully distant future that never comes to reality? Share with us your experience, please.
That many things, like what happened in a future where the people of Colombia in the majority are people from the country, people that grow their plants and grow vegetables and food for everybody else. What happens if in this future there is no country? What happened with the country people? And I start thinking from there, how our world would be without water in a place where the only thing that you can do is to survive and to find a way with your horses and your animals and the only plants that you have left. What would you do? And that's how the movie started having a process.
It's a really fascinating idea, obviously, and something that as we are learning to be environmentalists and to care more about our future, things that could become a reality. So thank you for highlighting that and bringing the needs to take care of our to attention. Where were you able to film this really cool project? Are there any deserts that were close to you?
Share with us about where you found this unique filming location.
The location is in Villa de Leyva, Colombia, which is a little town in the countryside of Boyacá. And this one has like a lot of deserts. So for me was, my parents live there actually. So for me it was a perfect location to, go to family, enjoy with them, and also start thinking in a new idea and making this project reality.
What was like the most typical thing about the in a desert?
The water. Like actually we were not approved. This was actually like a process that we were doing for a upcoming future project. And the film, like we didn't have that much of a big crew or a big budget. So what we did was like 10 people. That was all our crew. So we had a lot of difficulties with the weather and the place. So we were actually leaving the set as we were creating also the film.
It sounds like a nightmare within a nightmare, right? Or a dream within a dream, like in Inception. So are you working on other cool projects right now? What other interesting things are you doing as a filmmaker and writer, or other involved things that you're doing?
We're actually trying to make the short film set into a feature film. So this was a little proof to start doing the process. And also, I work as a director on a film festival in Villa de Leyva, which is the same town where the location of the film took place. This is the 11th year of the film festival, and very invited also to join us. It's a beautiful town in Villa de Leyva, and we accept projects from all over the world, very focusing in Latino productions too.
Since that Villa Leyva is a very important place to you, are you planning on doing another films there in that location?
Yeah, I hope so. We want to create this movie into a future film. So I think we will be using Villa de Leyva and probably La Guajira too, that has beautiful deserts and space incredible next to the sea.
For a project about Sel, obviously that's the first, or falta de agua, lack of water. Will it work to film next to the sea, or will that be a complicated task? You're trying to show a world in which water isn't readily available.
Actually, it's very complex because we are trying to make that the ocean disappear. So it's like a huge crater. So probably we'll need some visual effects there.
Okay, CGI. That's great. You have a cast already picked. Are you gonna continue to use the campesino, the gentleman, Jacinto?
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's a big actor that I love too. Actually, I just saw him like in the movie that was opening today. He was also there as a journalist. For me, it was like shocking seeing him, but yeah, for sure we will keep working with him. Very cool.
And how long did it take to film? Because you said you had a little trouble because of the weather. So how long did that take?
That actually took only 3 days. It was very small time. We didn't even actually have a like an assistant director or anything. It was just like we were making decisions, trying to enjoy and trying to think in the way that the character was also living and connecting with that pace and what we were leaning to create the story. So the story changed a lot as we were filming it.
In your background, have you always been interested in film, in screenwriting in general, or were you the artist? Obviously, the beautiful cinematography that you've chosen to create such a arid space makes it eye-catching too. And the scenes where you have the like gangsters coming through to threaten the old man and try to find his plant. Maybe I gave away too much. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. But was this all your brainchild, or were you collaborating with other people in the process?
No, I think it was a process like since the youth. Once I was studying actually close here in Barrington, Wisconsin, in high school, and there was this class that was about making documentaries. So the teacher always gave us the cameras, and I never went to shoot a documentary. I always was creating stories with my other theories. See, I was a bad student, but I think that was the best because it also let me break limits to create and feel free.
But are you, even though you didn't do the documentaries, are you planning on maybe doing one in the future?
I
Or,
have done documentaries.
oh, okay.
I have done it. But in that moment, for me, like letting creativity just flow free. But no, documentaries are so important, and actually, I have been working on them too. And we are about to launch a new feature film documentary next year in Colombia. So yeah, no, I have been working more about that project. It's called Survivors, and it's a story about this guy that overcome child leukemia, and then he goes back to a hospital to try to go back to his own history, and he finds other kids that were like him. So he started traveling all around Latin America trying to understand what is the situation for leukemia with kids and trying to um, create like a new voice for the health system to be better and to provide better for them and for their families.
Yeah, it seems like in every one of your pieces, you have a lot of heart and a lot of soul that you dedicate. It's not just being creative, but it's having a message. Each one of your pieces is. Do you feel like it's the voice of a filmmaker to share with the people the importance of something beyond just entertaining?
Uh, I, I, I mean, that's my way, but I think everything is possible or for films. Like we need films just for entertainment, sure, for laugh, for quest ourselves. Like it's everything necessary. That's the good thing about film. Like every story matters, and you never know how you are touching somebody, even if you didn't want.
And what are you expecting the eyes to take away from your film? Because it has a powerful message. So, were there any reactions you were expecting of him?
No, no. I always for the surprise. I think it's better when you let people connect because the movie is not mine. You know, the movie is theirs. Once they watch it, they create their own perspective, and in their subconscious, they feel the gaps that I have in the story. So it's always the movie is from the people. So it's a surprise for me always hearing what they think or what they feel.
So the unique part about this film fest, the Chicago Latino Film Festival for the 41st year, is that each one of the short films is connected and shown before a feature film. What is the feature film that's connected, and do you see similarities between why yours was connected to that one?
Actually, I really love the way they program the films. Movie that is going to be presented is Aire. I think it's from the Dominican Republic, exactly. And it's such an interesting film. Like I really want to watch it too because it shows this very dystopic future too. And I think that's the way it's connected, no, in the elements and this topic.
So for those that are curious and really want to see Cesed and Aire Just Breathe, when will they be available to come to see the film at the Landmark Century Theater?
So we'll be on the 6th and the 8th. We hope that you all come to enjoy with us the movie. We'll be presenting on the 6th at 9 p.m. and the 8th at 9:30 p.m.
I know I'm excited to see it again, and excited to see Breathe, or Aire Just Breathe on Sunday the 6th at 9 o'clock. So I'll be there. Are you going to be able to be at the filming and be connected to the audience?
Yeah, of course. That's like the best moment for filmmakers, no? Like seeing what other people sees.
Well, I'm very excited because I'm gonna watch it for the first time. I see a connection between the two films, so I'm very excited about that. Would you like to come back next year or any other years to the festival?
Of course, like for me, I have trying to be here before with other films, and this is the first one that gets into the festival. So I'm really, really happy for that. And of course, I will always have like Chicago Latino Film Festival as one of the places for the films to be.
Wonderful. Well, Julia, thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your time in Chicago. I know it holds a special place in your heart. And Villa de Leyva is a beautiful city. I'm so glad you're joining us. And what an amazing film you've created. So thank you for your time and for your message. So muchas gracias. Y por prestar su tiempo.
Muy cool estar acá.
Right back with another interview in just a moment.